If you enjoy being outside and have a camera or even a camera phone, the San Diego Natural History Museum is encouraging you to take part in the second annual International City Nature Challenge to help document San Diego's biodiversity. So we're joined now by Dr. Brad Hollingsworth, the Nat's curator of herpetology, to tell us more about this challenge.
We're going to have the City Nature Challenge. It's a global competition, and in our region, it's a competition to document nature.
Can you talk about the fun that people have taking part?
Well, I participated last year. San Diego came in third in the global competition, and it was an absolute blast. It's for everybody. If you want to get out on the nature trails with your family or just yourself, or if you want to just stay at home and document what comes to your bird feeder. All of that's part of the competition. We want everybody out taking pictures of animals and plants.
And do you have to be like a science expert? Should you do some research before you get out there?
Well, you should have an interest in learning, and that's all about science, is something to learn. And so when you're out taking pictures of plants and animals, the whole program will help you identify that. If you download the iNaturalist app and you sign into it, almost everything from there is automated, and the community will help you identify everything about what you're seeing.
So what types of things qualify? What types of things should we be looking out for when we're on these nature walks?
Well, anything wild. So plants, that's easy. I mean, everybody can walk up to a plant and take its picture. The problem is there's so many plants, and the people that identify plants will be processing 10,000 or more pictures of plants. The animals I like, the mammals and the reptiles and the birds, they're a little harder to get a picture of, but if you do, even better. And so everything counts as long as it's not something planted in your yard or something like a pet or something captive like a horse or in a corral. So wild plants and animals.
Here in San Diego, is there any indication of a negative impact from climate change on our wildlife?
Well, the great thing about this competition is that it's going to provide a baseline data set for scientists like myself to analyze. And so when we're looking at this data, we need a whole bunch of data to track those types of trends. And so having the community participate in science by posting your photos, you won't think it's science. You'll just have a great time doing it. But then later on, the months that follow, the scientists will take that data and start analyzing it and looking for trends in exactly what you're talking about. Is climate change creating worse habitats for our native species? Is it bringing in animals or plants that shouldn't be here normally? Is the coastal waters having unusual animals inhabiting our coastal waters? These are all really interesting impacts that climate change scientists like myself can kind of look at and help tell the world what the detriment of climate change is.
And what's the benefit of winning?
The bragging rights. There's no trophy that we get. There's no big check that comes out to say that they're winner. And so we came in third last year, and it doesn't matter if we win it as long as we beat LA. Because my friends up in LA, they're the biggest braggers of anybody. And I want to just shut them up for a little bit and say we have more nature lovers here in San Diego County than anywhere in the world. And we have a great diversity to show off.
So what do people need to know before they take part?
So just download the app, sign in, and pretty much go from there. It's almost intuitive. You take a picture, you share it, and voila, you'll have maybe a dozen people commenting on it within the first couple hours.
Well, we'll definitely be taking part, and hopefully we help the scientists here about the park.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
Thank you.